Getting my prescriptions was really easy in Dallas. It was not really easy everywhere else. And by everywhere else, I mean my current location. So it was not easy to get them where I currently live. When I started out here, I went to Planned Parenthood and was like, okay, this is what I was on previously. Can you help me out? I know that you can do informed consent. And they're like, sure, let me put you on the patch because your triglyceride levels are too high. And so you'll take one patch every day and you'll take 2 of these, and it's 50 milligrams of spironolactone. And we're going to get your blood results and we're going to see where they need to be. And they were like, yep, it's all good. And I was like, this is not all good. I can see this stuff and it's wrong. Like, I need more. Like, we've been monitoring this thing for 2 years almost now. And I know what I need. I just need it. The patch, like, I'm interested in the patch because I've heard that it's a better route for estrogen. But one patch is not enough for me because I need 4 milligrams per day equivalent, and one patch is 1.3 or something silly like that. So it's like I need 2 at least, probably 3 patches constantly. And I don't know what to do about this. They were like giving me for menopausal woman or something. Like, maybe they thought that that's what I was taking it for. Maybe they didn't think I was trans. I don't know, because like it doesn't make sense to me why I told them like this is what I need and this is why I need it, and then they didn't give me the right stuff. And so because I was on the wrong doses for so long, and because I no longer was trusting Planned Parenthood, I started having all these crazy ideas about them, like conspiracy theories and all this crazy stuff. So I stopped taking the stuff. I was like, maybe they're trying to, like, you know, reform me and be like, transition is wrong. I should go back and become a man again. Something ridiculous like that. Because the name Planned Parenthood, you know. Anyways, after I got out of the hospital, I was with my doctor and we talked about it, and he wasn't really familiar with transgender procedure. And so when I was explaining everything to him, he was like, well, we'll do a blood test and see where you are and where you need to be. I don't feel comfortable just letting you tell me what you should be on, because I'm a doctor and like I'll do my own research, thanks. Because I'm like, you know, my levels were here and they should be here, and like here's where it is for cis men and here's where it needs to be for transgender women, and like telling him all these things, and he's like, whoa. So we do the blood test, comes back, and I'm at like 130 testosterone, and it's supposed to be below 50. Like, I'm like, no. Then I look at the estrogen levels, and I've got like a 7 or something. And I'm like I still have the patch on, and it's like, this is not good. So I immediately, so after I get the blood results back on the webpage, I immediately double my dosage of the Spiro, because I'm like, that needs halved minimum. And I'm like, okay, so then estrogen, I need to take more, but I don't have any more, so I'll like use 2 patches. And my doctor calls me, and he's like, so I looked at your results, and yeah, start taking 2 of those pills and I'll write you a prescription. And I was like, thank God. Thank God. Okay, my Spiro is fixed now. And he's like, as for the estrogen, it's also really low. So what I was thinking is, for now, like, how many patches do you have? You can use 2 patches. And then I'll write you a prescription for the tablets, because I think at that high of a dosage, the tablet is probably better. And so he does that. And so I finally get them. But it took me until a month ago. And I've lived here since October. to get my levels right. And so I finally got another blood test. He's like, it looks all good. You're where you're supposed to be. And it's like, I knew this was where I was supposed to be 7 months ago when this all started. So, yeah, it can be more difficult.